Hey you guys, it's Carolyn Miller hanging out with NashvilleGab. This is my current single out right now on all music platforms called What You Can't Have.
Missing never satisfied, blowing up my phone at night. I bet you're probably drunk or high if you're calling me at 2 a.m. with the same old shit again. You say you just need a friend, I ain't falling for it. You're thinking I care, I don't. That was so yesterday. It's too bad you can't move on. But don't forget it, baby. You're the one who cut me loose. And now you say you want me back. But boy, ain't it just like you to want what you can't have. Oh, ooh. The way you said goodbye, I'm sure you thought at the time was greener on the other side. Well, how was that working out? I'm guessing your week of fun wasn't what you thought it was. Remember when you said we're done? What goes around comes around. You're thinking I care, I don't. That was so yesterday. It's too bad you can't move on. But don't forget it, baby. You're the one who cut me loose. And now you say you want me back. Boy, ain't it just like you to want what you can't have. Oh, ooh. You can't walk the bridge you burned. I can't unlearn a lesson learned. We can't write a page we already turned. You're thinking I care, I don't. That was so yesterday. It's too bad you can't move on. But don't forget it, baby. You're the one who cut me loose. And now you say you want me back. Boy, ain't it just like you to want what you can't have. Whoa, baby, you want what you can't have. No, you won't get me back.
Ooh, thanks. This is Jeff. Give it up for Jeff too. Everyone at home, Jeff Coggins.
Hey Carolyn, thanks for being with us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
What are you doing in Nashville this week?
Oh my gosh, this week I feel like is the epitome of just being an artist because I've had not only amazing meetings and networking write sessions, but I've had some performances. I'm shooting a photo shoot after this. I'm filming a music video for my next single tomorrow. Every day's just been something fun and exciting, and yeah, it's been a blast just being an artist here.
And you just released your single, What You Can't Have.
I
Could
did.
you talk a little bit about like the story behind that, or what it means to you?
Yeah, sure. So this song was written by 3 incredible writers in this town, Lance Carpenter, Jesse Lee, and Forrest Whitehead. And if you don't know their names, you know their songs. They've written huge #1 hits for Kelsey Ballerini and Brett Young, and Lance is a really good friend of mine. And when we were hanging out not too long ago, he was like, I have this song, you need to check it out. It totally reminds me of you. And he played it for me, and I heard the first verse, and I was like, done, I have to do this song, because it totally reminded me of a college flame that just came back around a little bit too late, and it just feels so good to have the strength and confidence to be like, thanks but no thanks, and move on. And I clicked with it and connected with it, and it's so fun.
How do you make a song your own? Like maybe if somebody else wrote it.
Yeah, well, kind of like what I was just saying, I think for me, I'll only cut something if I can really, really, really connect to it. So it's very easy for me when I hear something like What You Can't Have or some of these other songs I do to kind of take experiences from my past and put it into it. But also, you know, I grew up as an actress, so I did a lot of commercials and film, television, theater, voiceovers, you name it. I've done it my whole life, so I'm used to sort of taking a script and making something out of it and bringing my truth and my story to it. So I love that side of it too. Sometimes the lyrics are so literal that I can connect and relate to it, and I don't have to necessarily find my way into the song. It feels like it was just made for me, and then other times I'm able to take some of my acting background and how to put my truth into something.
Nice. Who are some of your greatest musical inspirations?
Kelly Clarkson and Carrie Underwood are like my two girls. I love them so much, and I remember watching them on American Idol when I was like 12 years old, 14 years old. So for me, they were people that I always idolized growing up, and I can always remember just like, those are artists I want to be like, those are the songs I want to sing. They were girls with big voices, and stylistically I love what they put out, and it was just always two artists that I was like, this is what I want to do for some 12 or 14-year-old watching me one day. And yeah, I would say those two.
Christina, watching right now, she asked, what's your favorite song to perform live?
Hey, Christina. My favorite song to perform live. Sometimes in my set, I'll throw in a cover of something, and my favorite one that I love to hit the audience with is actually Ironic by Alanis Morissette. That one just like, every time the audience hears an old man, people are just like, oh my God. So that one is super fun to perform live from a cover standpoint. But as far as original, probably this one I'm going to do maybe a little bit later, a brand new one. It's so fun, and it's so hard for me to stand still on stage and not want to jump around while singing it. It's called Summertime. Maybe we'll talk about that in a little bit. But that one's probably my favorite to play live.
What's something that most fans don't know about you?
I'm a crazy fast talker. Like, I'm a queen of like tongue twisters. And I can do, maybe I'll do one right now. I'll try to do it. But I feel like I'm on the spot now, but we'll try. Okay.
Try it.
Peter Piper, the pickled pepper, pick a peck of peppers, a peck of peppers, the Peter Piper, the pickled pepper, pick a pick. Now if Peter Piper, the pickled pepper, picker, picked a peck of peppers, where's the peck of peppers, the Peter Piper, the pickled pepper, picker, picked?
Oh my God.
That's my like fun fact, is I'm really a fast talker. And tongue twisters. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else. I don't know. Huge animal lover, and my thumbs are double jointed. Is this hitchhiker thumb? Would you consider that double jointed?
Definitely.
You know how I discovered this? When I was in, yeah, you got one too. When I was in like 3rd grade, we were playing 7-Up, and I was peeking. I was cheating, which I shouldn't have been. But I remember like looking at everyone's hands and like who was up and who was down, and I noticed everyone's thumbs were like this, and mine was like this. That's how I discovered it. Was cheating playing 7-Up in 3rd grade.
It's a little mix.
Yeah.
If you could play any venue in the whole world, where would it be and why?
Okay, I have two. Madison Square Garden, because I'm from New York, born and raised. That would just be the ultimate dream. The biggest concerts I ever saw in my life were there from the time I was a kid, so that would be just full circle. And the Nikon Jones Beach Theater in Wantagh on Long Island. So I'm from Long Island, born and raised, also grew up going to a zillion concerts there. It's this massive outdoor amphitheater on the water that's just in the middle, like overlooking the ocean. And that's a dream too. So those two, yeah.
Do you have like an overarching message you hope fans take away from your music?
Yeah, I think stay true to who you are, and there's only one you, and the second you let go of trying to be what someone's telling you to be, or you're telling yourself you have to be a certain way, is when I think the magic happens. And I think, self-confidence, knowing your self-worth, is something I try to bring into all my songs, like what you can't have, about you can't have your cake and eat it too. Like, I'm better than this, to just be like, at your disposal when you want. And I just think that that's the most important thing. I'm from New York. I didn't necessarily grow up farming, and I didn't grow up, with country music on the radio, and I loved it so much, and I educated myself because I knew this is what I wanted to do. But I think if I had listened to all these people say, you're from New York, you're Italian, you're like, you don't belong in country music, I wouldn't be doing some of these really cool things I'm doing now. So I think that's a message to take away, is stay to who you are. There's only one you, don't change a damn thing, and that's where you're going to find your most success in whatever you choose.
Nice. And we've heard you might be going back home to play soon.
Yes. I am going to be at Mulcahy's in Wantagh on Long Island on August 17th. It's the first time I'm ever playing on Long Island, which is so crazy because I'm born and raised there, and I've been playing all over Nashville, and I'm touring, on tour with some great artists, but this is like my big hometown debut show. So for anyone watching in the New York area or New Jersey, it's going to be on Long Island, August 17th at Mulcahy's. I can't wait. It's also going to be a single release show, some other surprises in store, but yes, I would love to see anyone there who's up in the Northeast.
That was my last question. Do you have any new music coming out anytime soon?
Yes, I do. So this actually hasn't been announced yet, but I guess we're going to announce it right here, right now, live on the NashvilleGab. My new single called Summertime is going to be coming out August 16th, so it's a week from tomorrow. I am so excited. It's your ultimate summer jam that just reflects back on that one summer romance you'll never forget. And I think we all have one, whether it happened when we were 15, it happened when we were 22, it happened when we were 35, whatever it is, there's always that one summer that kind of will always hold a special place in your heart, and you remember it like yesterday, no matter how old you get. So
amazing. Do you want to play it for us?
I would love to. Shall we? Okay, this is called Summertime, coming out August 16th, so keep an eye out for it.
Yellow lights meant speed up, so we did. No trespassing sign meant come on in. Pushing every limit way over the line. I had my own James Dean with you by my side. It was holding hands, cover bands, dancing under bright lights, starting fires, smoking time, memories under moonlight. Only one thing on our mind, no curfew, not tonight. Whoa, whoa, we were on summertime. Oh yeah. Sunsets in your arms make time stand still. And the danger dancing on your lips was all I wanted to feel. September started creeping in, but we didn't stop. The more we leaned in, the harder it got. It was holding hands, cover bands, dancing under bright lights, starting fires, smoking ties, memories on the moonlight. Only one thing on our mind, no curfew, not tonight. Whoa, whoa, we were on summertime. Oh yeah. When the warm breeze blows and carries those sweet memories in. I wonder if you ever wonder about going back again. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, it was holding hands, cover bands, dancing on the bright lights, starting fires, smoking ties, memories under moonlight. Only one thing on our mind, no curfew, not tonight. Whoa, whoa, we were on summertime. Oh yeah, we were on summertime. Oh yeah, we were on summertime.
Thank you guys. My name is Carolyn Miller. Thank you so much, NashvilleGab. Keep an eye out for the single on August 16th, and I'll see you soon.